welcome to Trading Mastery Institute. Whatever that is being shared is of our opinion and not an advice for you to enter the market. Okay, trading tips for using the arrow. Okay, let's take a look over here on the left. When the arrow appear, it is below this blue line, the cancel line. You enter a sell at H1. Okay, make your profit. Over here, an arrow appear, but the candle close above the cancel line, so we do not do a sell. Okay, and also look below, Novec flow and trend is blue, and the price went up. So meaning the arrow and the Novec flow help you, okay, to filter. Over here, an arrow, candlestick close below the blue line, Novec flow and trend is red, so the price went down. Over here, another arrow appear, candlestick close below the blue line, Novec flow and trend is red, and the price went down. Over here, another arrow, candlestick close just below the blue line. Okay, Novec flow and trend is not blue or red. Okay, at the same time, but we can enter because it is close below the blue line. So this is an aggressive entry because two of these are not telling. So out of three, we have two confirmation. Over here, there is a sell arrow yesterday. Okay, but the candlestick close above the blue line and Novec flow and trend is the blue. And this is the 10 o'clock candlestick whereby there is news. So the arrow and our trading system helps to filter, okay, not to enter a sell. So because over here yesterday, a lot of trading techniques or group enter a sell before the news. So actually we already know before the news on our head, okay, that the candlestick close above the blue line and our Novec flow and trend is blue. So we do not enter a sell. So this is the trading tips number 1. Number 2, the arrow, for those who are familiar with support and resistance, but the issue with support and resistance is that it is quite subjective. Subjective means usually most of the students that have taught, more than 10,000 of them, they will ask, okay, where is the area of support and resistance which I need to take note on? Okay, so it's very subjective. Some say take the extreme high, some say wait for an engulfing candle, some say must have a very sharp pattern, M pattern, V pattern. So it's very subjective. So that is where I say that if trading the subjective rule is difficult for us to teach or train a trader, because each and every one of you will have a different opinion. So that's why I teach using tools so that trader can use a reference point. So everyone will use a reference point. For instance, there is an arrow over here. Okay? So we treat it as an area of significant or resistance or support. So what you do is you draw a rectangle at this area, the candlestick itself. So whenever the price goes up into this area, we see what is the reaction. Okay, that's how support and resistance trader trade. The aggressive one is when the candlestick just enter in this area. What do? They will just do a sell. Okay. Another method is they will wait for another engulfing candle to do a sell, or they will go to a lower time frame to look for a kind of pattern. There's so many methods to enter a sell. So it is a lot of steps. Okay, I'm a lazy trader and I want to make it easier for you all to trade as well. So what do we see? We enter slightly late. Okay, we observe when this candle close. We do not just when the candlestick enter, we sell. We wait over here. We see that the candlestick doesn't close below the cancel line. We wait for an arrow for a confirmation. So for this instant, there's no entry. So very simple. Then the next one, what happened? There is an arrow here. So we just move it. Okay, so the next will be here. Okay, there's an arrow at this candle. So we make a rectangle. And what do we see? Another arrow appear over here. Then it close below the blue line. Novec flow is red and red. Then we do a sell. So there is no question of okay, the candlestick enter a zone. Where do I do a sell? We do not know where. Some when it enter inside, then we straight away do a sell. So that's very dangerous. So here there's confirmation. There's no need to go for a lower time frame, multiple time frame, which not many of the trader are able to grasp. Okay, so you see how simple it is to filter if you are a support resistant trader, because you already believe in that methodology. You can use this as an example. If not, make it simple. Arrow close below the blue line, the Novec flow and trend is red, then you enter sell. Make it simple. Okay. If not, you still want to use your methodology of support and resistance area. So there is this arrow over here. Just move it. Just do a rectangle. a resistance. Then start to goes down again, and then it start to goes down again. So most of the trader will say, okay, where do I enter over here? Okay, or I miss this opportunity because why? It breaks my area of support and resistance over here. So, but with our system, it is much more simpler. When the arrow appear at the area of resistance, candlestick close below the blue line, Novak flow and trend is in red, we just enter a sell. So it filters or it helps you as a trader. Okay, make it much more easier. So after this movement, what do? We wait. Okay, you just draw this area here and you wait. So there will be some trader who ask, when we draw this area of or a zone area, do we draw the whole candlestick or we draw just the body or some other area, whether just a portion of it or is it below, So there's too many variety. So for here we just draw the whole candle. Everyone can just follow one single rule. So this is a rule-based strategy whenever I teach. The candle went in inside here. So some traders will wait for it to react in area of engulfing and as such. Okay, so over here you will not miss the opportunity. You wait until the arrow appear again. So what do? You wait for the candlestick to close below the blue line, Dickinson line, or the Novak flow and trend must be red. Okay, if either one is red, you know that you are entering at a lesser confirmation. Okay, lesser confirmation, but it still can be done. Okay, so the price went down. So next, where is my area of support resistance? Look at the arrow. The momentum is still down, so we look for a sell. So over here, we just draw the whole candle, make it easier. So the price went down here. They never go up to this area, the zone, so we do not care if you are a support and resistance trader. Okay, so this arrow will not affect you. You say that okay, there is no sell, so you wait over here. So what you wait? Think for over here there's a sell arrow, but the candlestick doesn't close below the blue line, so there is no entry. Okay, so that's 2 tips for you all today, and I hope it's beneficial to many of you. I think with the arrow itself, I have seen a lot of progress in our trader, and I'm very happy. And I hope more of you guys join in the arrow revolution. Okay, to make more profit. Contact me to get the arrow and catch up with you guys soon. Bye.